Edgar Berlanga versus Alexis Angulo. As you guys can tell by the title of the video, the fight is official. Wow. Say what you want about Edgar Berlanga. This is a major step up. It's a major step up in competition for Berlanga, at least in my opinion. Before I get more into the video, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more boxing and please hit that like button. It helps out the video, it helps out the channel. I'd really appreciate it. So yeah, this fight between Berlanga and Angulo, according to a boxing scene, it's already set to take place on ESPN in an ESPN main event to take place on June 11 at the Hulu Theater in Madison Square Garden, New York City, New York, USA. Scheduled for 10 rounds in the super middleweight division, and yeah, this is a good fight. It's a good fight. Puerto Rican Parade Day weekend, I believe. So there's definitely gonna be a packed crowd of Puerto Ricans supporting Berlanga. A lot of people showed up the last time around, but a lot also showed up to see Xander Zayas. So we'll see if Berlanga can still sell out the place without Zayas fighting the card. Because to my understanding, I think Zayas will be fighting in Australia next in the undercard of Cambosos versus. Actually, no, don't quote me on that. He's training in Australia, but he might actually fight in this card still. Maybe. Anyway, a fight between Berlanga and Angulo, it really is a good fight. It's a very, very good fight. Edgar Berlanga, to those who don't know who he is, 24-year-old fighter from Brooklyn, New York, of Puerto Rican descent. Undefeated 19-0, 16 wins coming by way of knockout or TKO. He had a very good knockout TKO streak going until his last few fights. Went distance against Damon Nicholson, against Caceres, and against Steve Rolls, which was his last fight. And now here he is fighting against Romier Alexis Angulo. And it's a very good fight. Angulo, 38 years old now, from Colombia, but now residing in the Dominican Republic. 27 wins, 2 losses, 23 wins coming by way of knockout or TKO. He's coming off a stoppage win against Carlos Galvan back in June of 2021. Prior to that, he lost to David Benavides back in August of 2020. His other loss also came from Gilberto Zurdo Ramirez back in 2018. Went the distance against Ramirez. So it's a good fight because it will show us how good Berlanga really is. How good he really is at 168. It took 10 rounds for Benavides to stop Angulo. And Ramirez went the whole 12 rounds against Angulo. So it's just a good measuring stick to see where Edgar Berlanga is at right now in his career. Because if you guys don't know, in the rankings, let me open up the rankings real quick. So if you look at the 168-pound division, we see Berlanga up there like at currently ranked number 7 by the WBO and number 12 by the WBA. There are 2 sanctioning bodies that recognizes him as the top 15. And a lot of people don't really see that way. A lot of people don't really see what's the hype all about Berlanga. And honestly, I can't blame them. His last fight against Steve Rolls was not the best. His last couple fights weren't the best, and he needs to really shine in this one. And he's going in there against a tough guy in Angulo, and it won't be easy to shine against somebody like Angulo, in my opinion. He could have easily taken an easier fight somebody, get another knockout win, get back to a knockout streak. But instead, here he is, keeping it up, stepping it up in competition. And you gotta respect that about Berlanga. Say what you want about him, but at least he's trying. And he's still young, man. The dude's only 24, like I said earlier. Yeah, 24. He's still learning. He's still improving, and he's years away from his prime. And fighting guys like Angulo will help him improve, in my opinion. And hopefully he's learned from his previous couple fights. So I like this fight. June 11 at the Hulu Theater in Madison Square Garden, New York City, New York, USA, to be shown live on ESPN. Let me know your thoughts and comments. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And like always, have a great day. Alright, thanks.